Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about the relation between our electrical system and our heat transfer system. Let's go. Suppose consider there is one resistance of value R. Suppose here voltage is V1 and here is V2 and the current passing through it is I. Then we can write according to Ohm's law. Phi is equals to IR. Here phi is equals to voltage drop across this resistance. It will be equals to V2 minus V1. Similarly, consider our heat transfer system. Here, surface temperature is T1. Here, surface temperature is T2, and heat is flowing in this direction as Q. Then, according to the Fourier's law, we know Q is equals to Ka dt by dx. Suppose its width is B, then Q is equals to Ka into T2 minus T1 upon B. Okay. Here there is a voltage difference. This phi is nothing but voltage difference, and here we are using temperature difference. So we try to rearrange it in the form of phi is equals to IR. So we will write it as T2 minus T1 will be equals to Q into B by Ka. B by Ka. Here, so electrically equivalent phi, that is voltage or potential difference corresponds to delta T, that is temperature difference. Also, here current is flowing through this. Current I is flowing through this. Similarly, here our heat is flowing through this wall. So I, that is current, corresponds to Q, that is heat transfer rate. Okay. Then R is, suppose R is the resistance which is equivalent to, suppose RTH. We are considering this as RTH, that is thermal resistance. So we can write this equation as delta T is equals to Q into R thermal. Here R thermal will be equals to B by Ka. Discuss about parallel connection and series connection. In electrical system, how we will judge that it is in series when there is a potential difference between two resistors. Here it is V1, V2, V3, and current flowing through it is remains same, that is I. Then we can write delta V1, that will be equals to V2 minus V1 will be equals to R1 into I. Similarly, delta V2 will be equals to V3 minus V2 will be equals to R2, or this will be R2 into I, R2 into I. So equivalent voltage drop, that is total voltage drop across it, is delta V1 plus delta V2, that will be equals to R1I plus R2I. Now consider a equivalent system to this two resistance with R equivalent as a resistance with voltage V1 and V3, then and the current flowing through it is similarly I. So delta phi will be equals to R equivalent into I. Now substitute this value in this equation. In this equation we will get R equivalent I is equals to R1I plus R2I. R1I plus R2I. Now what we will do, we will this I will be goes because there is same I in both the equations. So R equivalent will be equals to R1 plus R2. This is equivalent resistance for series connection. Similarly, now we will consider our heat transfer system with two slabs connected in series, or two walls connected in series with width B1 and B2, and thermal conductivity of wall number 1 is K1 and that for wall number 2 is K2, and heat transfer through this is Q. Then we can write it in electrical form as R thermal 1, this will be R thermal 2, R thermal 1, R thermal 2, and heat transfer through it is Q. Now suppose this surface temperature is T1 and this surface temperature is T3, and the surface temperature in between these two walls is T3. Then this temperature is T1, this will be T2, and this will be T3. So delta T1 similar to our electrical system. Here we have write delta V1. Similarly here delta T1 is equals to T2 minus T1, that will be equals to R thermal 1 into Q. R thermal 1 into Q. R thermal 1 into Q. Similarly, delta T2 will be equals to T3 minus T2, that will be equals to R thermal 2 into Q. If we replace this wall by single wall with heat transfer rate as Q, and initial temperature. One surface is maintained at temperature of T1 and another is at T3 with its equivalent resistance as RTH equivalent, R thermal equivalent. Then we can write delta T will be equals to T3 minus T1 will be equals to Q into R thermal equivalent. Now also from this we can write delta T is equals to delta T1 plus delta T2, that will be equals to R1 RTH1 into Q plus RTH2 into Q. So substituting this value of delta T in this equation, we will get Q into R thermal equivalent is equals to R thermal 1 into Q plus R thermal 2 into Q. Now Q is same in all terms, so we will divide by Q to this equation. We will get R thermal equivalent is equals to R thermal 1 plus R thermal 2. R thermal 1 plus R thermal 2. This is the required equation for series connection. Here R thermal 1 will be equals to B1 upon K1A. R thermal 2 will be equals to B2 upon K2A, and R thermal equivalent is equals to B equivalent upon K equivalent into A. Okay, now we will discuss about parallel connection. So in case of electrical circuit, if two resistances are connected to each other and the current flowing through the system is I and voltage across them is initially V1, finally V2. Suppose this will be resistance R1, this will be resistance R2. Then voltage drop across resistance 1, that is delta V, will be equals to V2 minus V1, that will be equals to R1 into I1. Suppose current flowing through this will be I1, and the current flowing through this branch will be I2. Then also we can write delta V will be equals to R2 into I2 from here. Okay, so we can write I2 will be equals to delta V upon R2, and I1 from here, I1 will be equals to delta V upon R1. Now consider an equivalent circuit to this two parallel connected resistance with R equivalent. Current flowing through this is I, this will be V1, this will be V2. Then delta V will be equals to I into R equivalent. So we can write I will be equals to delta V upon R equivalent. Now we know I is equals to I1 plus I2. That is, this I will be equals to current flowing through this branch plus current flowing through this branch, that is I1 plus I2. So we will get delta V upon R equivalent will be equals to equals to I1, that is delta V upon R1 plus delta V upon R2. So here delta V is common in all, so it will be removed or it will be cancelled. We will get 1 by R equivalent will be equals to 1 upon R1 plus 1 upon R2. This is the required answer. Now we are considering our thermal system with two slabs, slab number 1 and 2, which are connected in parallel. Suppose they are connected with each other. This whole surface temperature is T1 and this whole surface temperature is T2, and the heat transfer through wall 1 will be Q1 and from another, that is surface 2, is Q2. Then we can consider this as electrically equivalent circuit with this R thermal 1, this will be R thermal 2, and from here it is Q1, here it will be Q2, and this will be Q. Temperature at this surface will be T1 and same at this surface will be T2. So equivalent to this system we can write, suppose this will be the another equivalent wall with this surface temperature T1, this temperature is T2, heat flow through it is Q, and it will be R equivalent. Then similar to this parallel connection, we can write 1 upon R, suppose this will be R thermal, so R thermal equivalent will be equals to 1 upon R1 thermal plus 1 upon R2 thermal. This is the our required equation for parallel connection. Now we are going to discuss about what happens when there is a convection. We know in case of convection there is a convective resistance, but if it is occurring with respect to, suppose, one wall. Consider this will be the wall, and there they tell you that from this surface, suppose this will be surface number 1, this will be 2, from surface number 2 there is a convection to the surrounding, and surrounding temperature will be T infinity, and its convective heat transfer coefficient is H. For this wall its width is B, its thermal conductivity is K, temperature at surface 1 will be T1. They have not mentioned anything about your temperature 2, but they tell you that the heat transfer from the surface 2 is convective heat transfer. Then we can say that this heat conducted in object or wall will be equals to heat convected from the wall. So from this we can write Q 1 to 2 will be equals to Q convection. Also from this, if you want to find directly the temperature, then you will get how simply Q is equals to suppose this temperature is T2, then Q12 is equals to K into T2 minus T1 into A upon B, that will be equals to Q convective will be equals to H into A, T2 minus T infinity. So from this simply we will get T2. But they ask you about Q directly, then we can say these two resistances are in series, because here is a temperature T1, here it will be T2, we don't know this T2, and here it will be T infinity. This will be R1, this will be R2, because here there is a temperature difference, here there is some temperature difference, then due to convection there is also some temperature difference between the wall and our surrounding. So there are two resistances, and the value of resistance R1 will be equals to B by Ka, and that of R2 will be equals to 1 upon H into A. That is, convective thermal resistance is 1 upon HA. So we have discussed about relation between our electrical and heat transfer system. Also we have introduced the convective heat transfer coefficient. If you like this video, please like and do subscribe. Thank you.